Hello, ladies. Everybody come running because I came outside. That's right. Oh, spoiled rotten. Scud, the chickens are spoiled rotten. You've been fed today. Hello, Grandma Daisy here. And boy, have I got a story for you. And we have some new babies, which I'm going to show you a little later on. It has been a wild ride. You remember the eggs I bought off of eBay, the rare Beltsville white miniature turkeys? Well, supposedly out of 13 pristine eggs, only one hatched. I have one lonely little girl or boy. And apparently Jennifer's little girl named it Marshmallow, which would be Marshall or Marcia. It can go either way. And I'll show you this chick in a while. I got a couple of kind of little freebie chicks to keep it company. They're not mine. I don't know whose they are. The old man that was senile hatching them, you know, he thought they were mine. I'm like, mine hatched on the 3rd when I was at the hospital. Which, speaking of, we totaled a car. Well, yeah, you just might as well just blurt it right out there, Grandma. That's right. We totaled a deer, and the deer totaled our car, Pam and I. So I went up for my infusion on the 3rd. On the 4th, I got sick, like massively sick. I actually vlogged in between, and I'm still, I don't know if you can hear it, wheezing. And here it is, what, the 18th, something? I don't know what the date is today. I never know. But I actually found out that the airbag hit me harder than I thought. My legs were bruised and burnt. And listen to this. Can you hear this? I don't know if you can hear that. I have a port, like a power port that they put in that they take blood and stuff out of. And now it's clicking. I think I broke it. Oh no. Everyone said, well, you should go back up to the hospital and have them check it. Oh, it's a 2-hour drive. And I don't want to. I don't want to have to go back there any more than I have to. Look at my hair. You see how curly it's coming in? Oh my gosh. I didn't think my hair would ever get thick again. And here it is. Of course, I don't mean it's going to last forever, but you know, you take what you can get. Anyway, so the deal was I had to get a heart monitor because the chemo has, you know, affected my heart. But I got really lucky, and my palliative doctor accidentally saved my life. Thank you, Anna, for accidentally saving my life. Because the pain in my back and my joints and stuff from whatever, she had given me a new pain pill. And I thought, I don't really want to take it. So I kind of put off going to get it. But then I couldn't breathe. And I was just like breathing through a straw. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go, you know, I got to do something. Like I said, I found old inhalers around here from the 1900s, you know. They were probably about 15, 20 years old. I had to get something to get me to breathe. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't get an appointment. Couldn't get to see a doctor. And but I went down and she had prescribed me dexamethasone, which is a steroid, which helps open up your lungs. Thank you, Anna. You saved my life. The dexamethasone is helping with the pain immensely. Oh my gosh, it's like being alive again. However, the side effects are horrible, and I think one of them is that whenever I eat now, I swell up like a poisoned toad. You know, and it don't matter what I eat. I really do better with just fats than I do in protein, honestly. Anything else, but it doesn't matter. A tablespoon, a half a cup, whatever, and I just swell up like a poisoned pup for a while. So yeah, that's been really fun for the last, like, what, 2 weeks now. Can't seem to get over the wheezing. Can't seem to sleep at night. Sounds like a gosh darn screen door. You know, you start to doze off and oh. Anyway, so I had to get a heart monitor. That was the part of the story we're going to get back to. So Mom said, oh, have Pam drive you up there. You know, she's bored. And so I thought, oh, well, okay, you want to get out of the house? You take me up to get a heart monitor on. You know, during the midst of all this flu and sickness, I had a COVID test. It was negative, by the way. Other germs exist still in the world. Who knew? And so I get up there and they put the heart monitor on me. And they said, now, if anything happens or, you know, you feel funny or something, just jot it on this chart. And so we left. We didn't get maybe 15 minutes outside of Columbia. We were on I-70 approaching the Missouri River Bridge, which is a huge bridge. And all of a sudden, I looked up and there was this deer in the middle of the road, and Pam just locked up and hit the brakes. And next thing I heard was a gunshot going off in my face. Kaboom! The loudest sound. And it was kind of like surreal. I waited as the car was skidding. I was waiting to like go airborne. Oh, you okay? What was that? It was Maggie. She's fine. I think she caught her toe in the screen. You're a weird dog. Anyway, I kept waiting for the secondary hit. It was like I crash test dummy slow motion stuff, and the airbag didn't hit me. I had my seatbelt on, which I think I should have had a pad on, guys. I actually, Kathleen sent me one for the seatbelt, but I didn't because this hasn't been hurting me anymore. So I saw just white out. When those airbags go off, it was just like white smoke in the car. We were blind. You didn't know whether you were sideways in the road, front ways in the road, upside down on your top. It was like vertigo. And my thought was, I had lots of them run through my head in that instant. My thought was, that's really loud. My second thought was, we're going to get hit again, or we're going over the bridge. Wait for it. It seemed like forever. And then as the car died and we came to a stop, I hit the window down. I guess there was enough power that the window went down and all that smoke and fog. I was coughing. I had my mask on because I was wearing a mask. I didn't want to give anything to Pam because of the cold I was having. And all that started going out the window, and I realized we were almost in the middle of the highway. We hadn't gotten off on the side. We just basically went straight down the middle of the road, a little bit off on the right. And that's bad because traffic did not slow down. People just kept going by at 70 miles an hour. And, it was crazy. I looked at that airbag and I thought, here's interesting. Doesn't look like the crash test dummy airbag. It's not white, it's off-white, and it has stitching on it like a baseball. And I thought that was rather odd. And it wasn't a big airbag as I thought. But I have to tell you that I'm totally against those things now. Because had we been able to see and Pam hadn't had her skin knocked off of all her other arm, it just knocked all the hide off her arm and bruised her. And she was bleeding. From the airbag, we'd have been fine. The deer, however, did not suffer. And I don't know how we got lucky we didn't go over it. It went back behind us and it wrapped around the guardrails. Gone, dead instantly. Did not suffer at all, thank heavens. But we were in a pretty dangerous position for a while because traffic wasn't slowing down. And we were more or less in the road. And a semi came side by side, two of them. And there was a solid center. And Pam had her head stuck in the car because the noise and the roaring and the wind, and we were between two cliffs. Where did that deer come from? I think he jumped off of a cliff and fell down from the sky in front of us. I swear. I wish we had a recording. Of course, neither one of us thought to take pictures. Pam had her head stuck in the car screaming for 911, which OnStar already called. And I got a hold of her shirt going, he's gonna hit us, these two semis. I don't know how they got past us without wiping out the car, but that was the dangerous part. The police did finally arrive, and thank you to Gail, a nurse from the Missouri Cancer Association or some place that's a Missouri cancer place. She stopped in front of us right there before the bridge, and this woman helped us. When the fire department got there, she bandaged Pam. She gave us a ride up to the next exit when they towed the car up there. She helped unload Pam's car. She took us all the way, several miles, a lot of miles, back to Marshall Junction where Mom and Rick met us. Oh my God, this woman, I have so much to pay forward. She wouldn't take any money. She was just a saint. Kind of thought it might be a sign. She said I could come to her cancer hospital and they'd take care of me. And I was like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should switch hospitals. I don't know. I know it's kind of a weird thought, huh? I mean, I'm hanging in here, but I just don't feel like I'm getting, a lot of good care. And I guess it's because I'm not feeling good lately. And I think I'll never be over this wheezing. I think it's with me forever now. I hate it. But it's been so so wet here. I mean, rain, rain, rain. How do you people in Seattle do it? Oh my gosh, rain. Rain. I feel like I'm a fish and I'm molding. It's terrible. But I just wanted to tell you about the harrowing totaled a car deer story. Poor Pam. I felt so bad. I said if we hadn't gone to get that heart monitor. But my favorite part of the whole day was writing on the thing at 3:45 approximately p.m. totaled a car on a deer. I wonder what that's going to look like on that heart monitor. I don't know. Might be interesting. Frankly, I didn't. It happened so fast it didn't even scare me all that bad, except for being on the side of the road with the traffic going by. I thought we were going to get hit secondarily. That was my worry. And the police officer told me that was the biggest worry. And I said, yeah, it really was. Okay, guys, well, let's go look at the new, by himself or herself, little Beltsville white turkey. I have been trying to find somebody to sell me one when this one grows up. I can't find anybody that has them because they're critically endangered. And I tell you, he's going to be one spoiled little turkey, I guess, with his two little unknown chickie friends who keep him company, or her. It's very sad. Oh, and the guy that, the sandjack longcrower eggs, none of them hatched. He said he'd send me more, but it's been a couple of weeks, and I think he must have changed his mind because he's not contacted me, and I haven't seen any eggs. So that's the way people are. Yeah, get used to it. Let's go look at the baby. One look at Henri cat. Howl the Henri cat. Yes, you've been staying outside an awful lot lately. You sure are. And something ate my beans in the garden. What cut all the beans off that were coming off? A cutworm? Probably something like that. Maggie, what are you doing down there, huh? Are you being a good girl? You're okay. Your toenail's fine. A little scared of the camera there. Okay, there's Marshall or Marcia. Right there. That is a little Beltsville white turkey chick. And his two little friends. Who knows what kind of chicks those are. I don't know, they hatched way after the ones that I took up there, which would have been Friendly and BC's chicks, but honestly, those hatched on the 3rd. Jennifer picked them up. So I don't know whose those are. They're mine now. That's right. And Scud, quit looking in. You're freaking him out. Look at the long legs on that baby. Isn't he cute? You do beep beep beep. You are just too cute. So we've been having a lot of fun watching these guys grow up, and we'll keep on the marshmallow cam in the future, guys. Okay, so you're on the back of the chair now. You are such a weirdo. Yes, you are. You are a weirdo. You're a wigglewort weirdo. All right, Mr. Jealous. Oh. It's good. Are you Mr. Jealous? Yes, you are. Tell everybody bye-bye. Say bye-bye. We'll see you later. Wiggle, wiggle.